after the last one. John's just turned the camera on. We're sitting here with the ice cubes clinking again with our usual festive drink. Well, we're doing things a little bit differently this year. You've just seen the children on doing their little piece, their little quiz. Anyway, what we're going to do now is show you some of the clips from Gary's birthday, and then came a little concert the children did at school for British Week, where Leslie's a flower girl, and he was excellent on that. That was his own little act, and he didn't practice that or anything. That was cute. Anyway, then after that there is, or even before that, I think there's the medals where they're not actually receiving medals on it because they haven't got them yet. What they're doing is swimming, Leslie for a bronze and Gary for his silver, and it's not all of it, it's just little snips of each thing they did in the swimming. Both of the children succeeded. Leslie with a bronze, Gary with a silver, and very proud of them. It was lovely. There's also a problem we've had with the camera. You will find some clips are better than other pieces. We've just had it in now to be to be cleaned and put right, and hopefully it'll improve, but I don't think it's the same quality it has been. And of course you won't be getting the master, you'll be getting first copy. So first of all, John can do his silly bits after all of this. What we'll do first of all, show you Gary's birthday, which happened to be a sports birthday. He decided he'd been to a party beforehand and he wanted to do football and swimming and all those kind of things. And it was the easiest party I've ever had. We'd had it in the restaurant. All the boys wanted beef burger and chips and all the rest of it, and it was very, very nice. And the restaurant made a nice way. After that is the concert and the medals. And then there's a concert tomorrow, which we will add on to the end. And then our little final message at the end. The children's school concert is tomorrow. Leslie says she's not doing anything very important. She's doing a boring job. She's just singing. Gary is doing a little part, but I don't know. He can't do too many acting parts, even though he was very good at it, which you'll see as him doing Derry Doubt. But, of course, we're biased, right? Oh, one very small thing, well, not small to my mum, not small to us, but one thing quickly before. I hadn't received your cards. They did come today, Mum. Thank you very much. All safely received. The children loved theirs and the money. It was an awful lot to give to them, but they thank you and they'll spend the holiday money. Okay, that is the introduction to the next, all the little clips. Drink your health all Christmas and New Year, and we will, wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and with champagne. Beautiful. And John's just run to the camera so as he can zoom in on it. Have you took me off focus now? I'm still on focus on the photograph? Okay. And we really do appreciate that. And as you saw Leslie's photograph earlier that she held up herself, we have just received hers today. Gary's hopefully will come, well, it obviously will come sometime this week. It's now Sunday, and they break up on Wednesday, for the Christmas. So I'm hoping obviously to send those out to the both grandparents and the aunts and uncles. And there's quite a lot of photographs, and some will be small, and we obviously keep the big one, even though Leslie doesn't really want us to keep the big one of her. And I hope Gary's, well, with poor Leslie's eye and Gary's teeth, who he really is so desperate to get those fixed right now, isn't he? We're seriously thinking. There's a visit to the school of dental care, and we've got a free form to fill in to take the children down for free dental examination, which is very good because something like 100 reals registration and then a dental charge, just £20 just to get them looked at. So I'm sure we'll make good use of this and just see what they have to say about Gary's teeth. And as you can see, poor Leslie, all she wants for Christmas is her 2 front teeth, but both are coming in, one slightly more than the other, and they're both coming in nicely. We hope nicely. But John hasn't been silly yet, has he? Well, a little. Not enough. Now, this is obviously the very end of the tape now, and I'm beginning to wrap it on a bit. And you've seen the serious side of things, you've seen little snips, this, that and the other. This video isn't terribly long, so, and we won't prolong it obviously, but I think it's probably time for him to be a little bit silly. I'll just turn his right switch and then you'll be alright. This is a visual letter. Well, it's still the Christmas records, but we are a little bit earlier this year with our decorations and our Christmas tape. No, we had to do it November last time to get somebody out. Rose is going out tomorrow night and we hope she'll take this for us. And we've obviously put a few decorations up and things a little bit earlier. The simple reason that we go away Christmas morning, so the children have to get a little bit of enjoyment extra out of this. But John has now finished his third. What had happened was there'd been a British Open Day at school, and we had gone down during the day, and John and I had missed each other a little bit through the day by passing, and never together, but oh God. So anyway, Keith Stead says to John, who he has lived in Geordieland as well a while, and God, he's going for a fourth. He is going for a fourth. And now he's fiddling with the camera. How am I supposed to concentrate? John, please don't do any close-ups. The awful thing is, we've decided not to cut this movie because we don't have time to. You're going to get all the problems, all the things as they actually physically happen. You poor people are going to bore you silly. And the reason things went a bit haywire there is because John tried to move the camera on the tripod upside down and everything just went haywire. Anyway, this concert, I just hoped the floor would just open up and swallow me. This crazy, crazy person I'm married to had made arrangements with Gary's teacher that he would stand up as a Geordie and say, yes, I'm from Newcastle, and ad-lib. They didn't have any script or anything, just ad-lib for a couple of minutes. Pardon? Oh yeah, it was during the lamp worms. Thanks, John. Anyway, I didn't know anything about this. Had he told me, I'd have worried about it. They're doing the lamp and warm. I always thought that was war, lamp and war. So did Gary. It's lamp and warm. And they're doing this song, and the kids are all... Suddenly, John hands the camera to me and says, will you video the next bit? And sorry Mum, I did say I didn't take the camera because I had a funny eye, and now you ask me on the phone what was wrong with my eye. And John leaps up in response before anybody else in the hall could have had a chance. When they say, is there anybody in here? It wasn't rehearsed, he asked you to stand up and ad-lib. And I'm trying to drag him back, not knowing, and then suddenly I'm sitting like this and hiding my face and don't want to know anything about it. And dragging him back like this. Oh God, that hurts. That, and you know, it just goes on crazy and stupid, and there he is, standing up talking broad Geordie, which he's never ever done the whole time I've known him, in 19 and a half years. Carry on. And I am awfully upset now. We decided we wouldn't cut any of this movie. We decided we don't have time because this has got to go out tomorrow night, and we've just got to run it for the first time, and that is it. And he's drowning me out with the music, and I think that is definitely a time to stop.
I think we should finish now by saying a very, not quite. A very happy extension to this video.
I fell right into that. John thinks I'm a great straight man. I do have to say a couple of messages. Friends, a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll be thinking of you and we'll certainly drink your health. Family, sisters, brothers, nieces and nephews, aunts, uncles, whoever wants to see the movie, we wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We will, we promise you, drink your health once, twice, maybe 3 times in Kenya. Merry Christmas. To our parents, a very special, this is serious. To Mum and Dad, you both a very, we wish all 3 of you very, very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
And everybody else, a very, very